Hear me?
Hold on.
He's just muted himself.
Can't hear you.
Okay. I can hear you guys through my phone.
Okay.
I'll
Red,
do.
Marty, you say something first.
Hello first.
Red, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Okay, that'll work.
That's what he looks like.
Get it going. Sorry, guys. That's what Red looks like.
I've never
You never seen Red?
Can I
All right,
move a hat?
We're live. We're
All
live.
right.
So you and Smurf stop talking to each other. Hey, anyway, hello everybody. Here we are in our first on Passive 360. Yeah, we are a class act here.
Whoa.
Hold on. Hold on a minute. I'm going to my YouTube channel. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna shut off the sound. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to On Passive 360. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. I see everybody's here already, no doubt, because we're about 5 minutes late. One thumbs up. I'll be happy saying you can hear us. Not you, Chris. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Anyway, welcome. Like you said, we have changed our name to Passive 360. Beautiful logo by Mr. Bill Must.
Yep.
I'm going to turn it over to Red as you guys collected my my YouTube channel, and then I'll say some highs and go back to Red.
Yeah, well, hi everyone. Great to be here in this new format and on Passive 360. We changed the name because we feel it's going to be better going forward. We're still going to have the same fun. We're still going to give you some great on passive updates and all the rest of it. But we wanted to change it for something that's a little bit better. We feel that encompasses the whole of what on passive is about. The 360 is there because we are all over the globe. We are 360 degrees. We are everywhere. And it felt like a really cool name for us to have. So whilst Marty is doing all these bits and pieces, I'm just going to hand it over to Chris. Over to you, mate.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Thumbs up, Red and Marty. I'm having a little technical difficulty here. I apologize. Hey guys, great place to be. Very excited, and I want to thank Bill Must again for putting this beautiful logo for our new name. It's about water in the seed, guys. 2.5 Men was catchy, and we got your attention, but now we're going into that professional level where not only do we want to make you smile and laugh, and that's my job, and my two guys here want to educate you on the right information through ONPASSIVE. So I'm extremely excited about this. I know Ashmufareh was extremely pleased with the name. And hey, listen, we got a lot of water pouring on us right now. We're going to grow real fast. And I'm real excited to be part of this, especially with my two best brothers in the whole world, Red and Marty, have taught me so much. So, Marty, are you ready? Because, man, I'm back to you.
I am on fire here. Okay, let me tell you, I'm going to say give some shout outs here. Annette Scott, hello. Pam Stanbitz is in the house. Brad Taborski, welcome. Glad you could make it. David Rolowski. Theo Orthandis is in the house. Hashtag the top. You got it right. Babyface Grandma, hello, and thank you for being here. You're always here. I appreciate it. Vicky Barker. Christina Koskela is in the house. Merthelin, hello, Merthelin. Glad you could make it. Christopher Dodds is here. Christopher, I haven't seen you for a while. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. And I'm Passive Croatia. Hello, 360. Thank you. Yes, this is our debut. And yes, it was a classic, which was expected. Jermaine Dockery, how you doing? Gladys. Gladys is in the house. Hello, Gladys. Glad you can make it. Donald Garant is here. Norman McCullough. Shelley West. Cynthia Jackson's here. Hello, Cynthia. Johnny Lindava production. Whoa. Pat Parrott, one of the best, most awesome women in ONPASSIVE is here. Victor Gumalade, I got your email. I'm working on it. Robert McCoy, Nikhil, can't do your last name or you're going to be mad at me, so I'm not even going to try. Brett Graham, Ricky Ingrams, Louis Silva is in the house. Brand Quark is here. Pam Stambis, I already said hello. Mario's in the house. Hello, Spencer Carter, Aaron Aston. James Black is here. Thanks, James. Been around forever. Grams of Trades, thank you for coming. M. Kelly, John Barella. Mamadou is in the house. Carl Everett. Sean, how you doing? Harvey. DJ Green's in the house. Peter Sir, hello, Peter. Glad you can make it. Ann Long, you've been with us forever. Thank you very much. Thanks for everything you do behind the scenes, by the way. Jarmo's here. John Barella. Kenny Davis. Let me work on down. I'm seeing some doubles here. Okay, Aaron Frost. Glad you could make it. Dale Cruz is in the house. Abim Bola is here. Thank you. Dan The Street is in the house. Hello, Dan. Brad Tobolsky. Janet Muller's here. Aaron Eaton. Nick Munty. Hello, Nick. Nick's been around from the beginning, too. Sean's in the house. We're cooking with grease. Cynthia Brown's here. I laugh every time I say her name. I'm thinking about the guy with the nubs. Linda Chapetta. Barry Dang. Barbara Ann Johnson's here. Hello, Barbara. Wanda Cooper. Lori Lunn. Wendy Shalibios. Oh, man. I know I messed that up. It's a cool name. I'm sure it's a really nice name if I said it right. Canada. Angie Hahn's here. Angie, you know the right place to be. Thank you. Bruce Pace. Joseph Duppett. David Switzer's here. You better be here, David. I got your back. You better have mine. Lynn Nakamoto. Sandra Fletcher. Robin Noble's here. You went to the right place, Robin. Master Tang, welcome. Willow Place. Hello, Willow. Glad you can make it. Sherry Dershua. Chandan Sheet. Vivek. Hello. Berman Charles. And there she is, Lynn Nakamoto. And I'm going to turn it over to Red. 126 people so far. Thank you very much. And we'll get started real soon, but let's Red give some shout outs.
Thanks very much, Marty. You're kicking my butt at the moment. I've got 84 on here at the moment, but it doesn't matter. Look, new t-shirt, the ONPASSIVE logo came in the post. Thanks very much to ashmufareh and the guys there for sending it over for me and Jane. We will wear them with pride as always. So special thank you and hello, welcome to the Tea Club. You know who you are. These are the people who are on my channel right at the moment in green. I'm just going to go through the names, guys, because we're all together just to get just to give you all a shout out. Obviously, I'll connect with you guys in the chat area in the community on my channel. But when Juanita Ali, you're here, and Linda Nakamoto doubling up. Anita Scott and Perpetua, you are here. Susan Bopp, Lara Hadjox, hello, lovely, and Crystal Johnson. Lynn Nakamoto, like I said, is here. Globally building mental success. Ronald Hayes, Anita Scott, and Susan Hodges, Anita Ralph, my pool partner, Florin, Azza Khan, and Tanya ONPASSIVE, Kevin Grant, and Joanna Linger. Hi, how you doing, guys? Collins, Manna, and Paddy McGuigan, Susan Bopp, and Alan Bourne. Jean Oliva, hi, how you doing? O'Blaze, and James Norris is here. Jane Francis, and Rankin Tellis. Kathy Burgoyne and Jarmo, how you doing, guys? Collins, I've said hello to you. Kay Melly, hi, and Theo Chierioccio is here. How you doing, buddy? Antoinette Hayes, and Be Happy. Also, we've got Ovid and Claire Nolt, and Susie doubling up McRae is in the house. And J.Y. James Yates, hello. Steve Newell, Grams of All Trades, doubling up as well. And Yvonne Finn, Linda Longmore, and Jill Leonard Johnson. Yin Yang 44, hello, how you doing? Fatmata, Peter Serrers doubling up as well. Anita Scott and Loretta, Joel and Jackie Lewis, James Norris, and Daryl Cook. How you doing, brother? Not seen you for a while. Karen Monzes, hello, and BJ Patel from North Yorkshire. Reggie Mart, how you doing? I saw you just joined. Welcome to the Tea Club. Barrington Steves, Greg Grainer is here as well. Jay Reese, Cynthia Daring, or yes, believe it is, Polly Cherry, and Lewis White. Abdi Aloso, Steve Newell, Yvonne Finn, Bill Must is doubling up. How you doing? Pat Parent is here, and Patty Carpenter, Susan Bopp as well, Ruth Pace, Christina Control, and Kay Umbuck. Back to you, Marty. I've got some more.
Chris, you got anybody? Say hello to everyone, Chris, because they're all watching you.
Yeah, Bruce Gerstein is on. I want to give a shout out to him because he can't get into the chat. I want to thank all of Bill Must's YouTube followers that I can't see because Bill's running this. I want to thank all the people that has doubled and tripled up, supporting Red, Marty, Bill, Julie, and everyone else. I think Gershminder, everyone that's got a YouTube going. We are appreciating your support. Like I said, we're here for your support. And I just want to tell you I love y'all. Thank you for adding us all to your fun list. Marty, back to you.
Fantastic. Couple more people piled in. I want to try to hit them real quick. Let's say Bob Pierce is here. Hello, Bob. I was on last night. Bob's from, he's in the Bahama group. We have Madeline Walsh. Welcome. Polly Cherry's here too. Hello, Polly. Bruce made it here. Chris, I see him. Listra is in the house. Debbie Morgan's here. Debbie sent a picture with me on her TV screen. That's a scary thought, man. I don't want to see me 60 inches wide, I tell you that. Although I might be that big. Cheryl Booker, Craig Gracner, a couple more people. Oh, Saman's here. Hello, Saman. I'm glad you can make it. John, Big John White, keep it high and tight. The barbershop. What's happening to everybody that said howdy? Carl Chapman, David Scalise. David Scalise, yeah, okay. Welcome. And I believe, oh, Narelle's here. Narelle, that's stupid o'clock there, as Red would say. It's got to be stupid o'clock there. You are crazy, Narelle. Anyway, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get started a little bit. Look, if you weren't there Monday on the round table, go watch the video. It's in the back office. And when you get to a part, you say, well, that's unbelievable. Play it again, because it is unbelievable. That, seriously, I got the biggest mouth on ONPASSIVE, no doubt about it. And I could not think what response I had to what I heard. It's massive, absolutely massive. And the part that just is mind-blowing to me is how many people, complete strangers 3 years ago, are going to be affected by this company, and the ones indirectly that we don't even know yet. They're not even here yet. I feel so proud. When I saw it, I went, oh my gosh. In fact, like I said yesterday, I want to say it again. You know, everybody has, here in the US anyway, they have Super Bowl parties or World Series or any kind of big sporting event. To me, this is the party I've been looking for 18 years online anyway. And we're going to have an ONPASSIVE party at my house next Wednesday, 11 a.m. Unless it changes, I'm going to put it on YouTube in a large screen. The whole family's going to be here, and we're going to watch it together, because I don't think in my lifetime we'll ever see anything like it again. And in fact, I can't imagine anybody alive on the planet is going to see or witness anything online like this ever again. But anyway, yeah, I was overwhelmed. The pride was to the roof, thinking that, you know, 3 years ago, coming in and hoping a dream and believing it, and, you know, really believing it. And then as time went on, it got bigger and it's better. And even what we know is not what all of it, right? It's like a pin drop compared to what we don't know. So it's massive. I just can't imagine. I'm so happy that I met people like Red and Chris here, where we could have a team like this. 3 years ago, we didn't even think about this. So things move, things change for the better. And I'm really happy to be part of that. I'll turn it back over to Red.
Yeah, thanks very much. Got to say a special hello to Jane. She's out with a friend of ours, and she's actually tuned in to say hello. I know I've missed loads of people off the chat, but let's get down to what you've come here to, which is for some updates and to see what is going on. So Marty's just touched on what we got to hear on Monday from our CEO, ashmufareh. Now, a lot of you are thinking and scratching your heads about what it's going to be, but also how it's all going to pan out. Now, the first thing I'm going to say to people, because I've been hearing rumbles, this is not the main launch of ONPASSIVE, what is going to be happening next week. This is a teaser, guys. Now, how excited are we? And we're founders. We know what's going on with ONPASSIVE. We know how it all works. We know what products we've got. We know the whole, about what ONPASSIVE is. We're excited. Just imagine a new person, never heard of ONPASSIVE before. Next Wednesday, they are going to be given this teaser. We don't know how it's going to be given to these people. Ash has alluded to a lot of things. It's got our brains going. We are super excited. Why has he done this? He's done it to build anticipation. That is the first part. This is the first way that the world is going to see ONPASSIVE. He's given us little teasers. It's going to see it from the sky and all the rest of it. This is where we start kicking off. It's what we have paid our money for. It's what we have put our trust in for ashmufareh, is to do what he does best, marketing. It is all being so strategically worked out. This is the teaser. And then there's going to be a few days later, another teaser, and then maybe another one, just to build this momentum. Remember, I gave the analogy of Michael Jackson, and when he brought Thriller out, for weeks before it, there was this build up towards that massive event, and there was millions of people tuning in around the world just to see that one video. I think it has still had the most views in one day ever of any video worldwide. This is what we are building within ONPASSIVE, and our CEO has that in the bag. He's doing something that has never been done before. He's doing something that the rest of the world are going to think, I want to do that. That's how to market my business. Don't you think the ONPASSIVE name is going to be known worldwide because of what this guy is going to be doing? I'm so excited to find out how he's going to do it, what it's going to be going. I have been getting countless emails, people texting me, giving me all sorts of stuff about this and that. Do you know something? It could be all of those things you thought of, and it's probably none of those things that we thought of. So I'm super excited. Back over to you, Chris.
Well, thanks, Red. Thank you, Marty. Excuse me. You know what? In my entire life, I've had some times where I thought I was at the top. Okay, well, I remember when I got my job with Mazda Motors and Ford Motor Company. Man, I thought I had it made. I thought I was at the top. Realizing now I was really just at the bottom. It was just something in my life that I realized after I thought I was at the top that I got to put ungodly hours to get to maybe where the top I thought was the top. And then this thing called ONPASSIVE comes along, and I'm realizing now that the top is a whole different meaning. Where we're going to go with ONPASSIVE through ashmufareh, through his staff, is very, very high. And it's going to give you, me, to my opinion, the opportunity of earning a residual income and taking you where you want to go. ONPASSIVE's already taken. Remember, at the top of every top is the bottom of another top. And I believe ashmufareh has said this many times, is we're just not going to stop. We're going to keep going. We're going to be persistent. I talked to Marty the other day about I've been studying great men, great women, and what they went through starting their companies. Failure after failure. They never stopped. Now, I'm sure Ash has had some things going on in the past that he doesn't let us know about. All right? But I haven't seen him fail yet. He hasn't failed me yet. Everything he said has come to fruition, and it just keeps going. If you just accept the probabilities, I wrote this down, then that diminishes all fears. I've never had a fear since I became a founder. Okay? I never seen it going one way or the other. I only seen it going straight up. To me, it's an unbelievable company. I think more for myself, it's going to be the biggest company in the world. Why? Because it's just a giving company. One man set out to do something. He's achieved that, guys. I don't know if you understand that yet. Ashmufareh has achieved his goal in bringing it past it to the world. Next Wednesday, I've racked my brain. I'm trying not to think about it because I'm that excited. You see, I know when Christmas is coming. I know when Christmas is coming. I know there's going to be some presents under that tree. But I got to believe next Wednesday is going to be the first ultimate Christmas that I've seen in a long time. I know that present that's wrapped up in that big, beautiful package, when he opens up, he's going to blow us all away. All right? Listen, the only way to get to the top, and this is from my heart, is through ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE has an elevator. When you get in that elevator, there's only one button in it. It says the top. Boom. There is no going down. There is no going sideways. It's going to keep rising you up and rising you up. And you got to think about one man who gave this gift to every one of us. We got out and we shared it. That's all he wanted us to do. Share it with people you care about. But can you imagine your top? Think about your top right now and where you're going to go with this. Once we hit the top, which I don't think we ever will, because we're going to keep going, all your things that you've ever wanted to do in your life, I think are going to come possible. Whether it's helping people out, maybe you wanted to start something that you knew. There's a lot of great people out there who have great ideas. The problem is when they realize what it costs to start something, one of their ideas, they back down. They let the fear get them. Ashmufareh did not let the fear get him. He looked fear in the eyes and he walked right through it. That's something that he wants us to do. All right? Do not let things scare you. Follow your dreams and follow your heart. That's what I've learned most from Ashmufareh. All right? I think 2 weeks ago, he had told us the other day that he slept 6 hours in the whole week. What was he doing? He was exactly doing what he said. He was working for all of us. I've never once in the year and a half I've been in this heard Ashmufareh say me, myself, and I. He includes anyone that wants to join. He's passionate. He's compassionate. And I'm really, really excited to understand what the top really means. And guess what? Every one of you that is a founder is going to be at that top. All right? That's the honest truth. Marty, back to you, my brother.
Wow. I never know what to say, Chris said. It's fantastic.
I know, where did Chris get all that from? Did you write that down, Chris?
I don't know. I'm looking at my notes. I think he took them.
What happened to you?
Anyway.
Will the real Chris Johnson please stand up?
Yeah. I don't have my mic fixed. I'm about to give a presidential speech. No, everything that Chris just said and some, okay? We got to realize, I was like, everybody's calling me, telling me what they think it is, right? And it's kind of funny because we don't know. And I said, I don't know. And what do you think? I don't know what to think. I said, I know one thing. I said, the CEO is unique. The company is unique. The people are unique. So you can't, what do you compare it to? We've got something we've never seen before. So I can't say, oh, it's just like an Apple. Or it's just like no, it's not. It's just like ONPASSIVE, which is nothing like anything else. So now I'm very excited what's going on. The feeling is strange. You don't get feelings like this unless you're a kid, going on a ride for the first time. All those feelings left, but they're back now with ONPASSIVE, and I appreciate to my bone marrow. Really, it's an amazing ride. and I think we've only seen the beginning. So we have some stranger here, and we're going to see if I can kick him off. Just kidding. Hello, Mr. Muzaffar.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Very, very, very exciting times. Yeah, absolutely. Super powerful. I appreciate that. And I want to thank you, Red, Chris, and Marty, obviously, for all the great work that you do. I want to congratulate you for the accomplishments. You have come a very, very long way, and certainly it paid off. You're a well-known stars, and I congratulate you for the name ONPASSIVE 360. ONPASSIVE 360. How cool is that? It does mean what it says, and I love it. Yes, here's the key. ONPASSIVE top is not an anthill top. It's a powerful top. And when we say we're going to the top, that's upon our standards. So it is really, really big. And Chris just said, what do we do when we reach the very top? Okay, even if you think that's it, this is the peak, this is what we got, we're going to invent a new top. And we keep going. This is what we do. You know why? It's not about just the dimensional altitude. It's more about why not? Isn't it about time that a company would do the right thing and give the best, the finest value, the best products ever existed? Why not give the top experience, the digital online experience? Why not give the finest technology to average people who have been waiting for such a thing? So top mean it's a conceptual thing. It is more of our dignity. It's our principles. It's our standards. Everything we aim for the very highest level. And that's what it means. So any part of our work got to go to the top. We're not here to do average work. We're not here to do shady business. We're here to do only the very top, the very top. This is just the beginning. This is just a warm up. And when do we do it? So I heard there's something going on next Wednesday. If all happens on time, when do we do it again? Parts of it will be the very next day. When do we do it again? 3 more components of it will be done again the following day. That would be Friday. When do we do it? Okay. I will be here for a couple of hours telling you when do we stop. We don't stop, okay? So this is gonna go on and on and on and on till, if it's working, we'll do that. Here's the thing, okay. The bigger part of it, some companies could achieve that piece of it, okay? It's a beautiful commercial. It's a custom commercial. It's something that I love, I've been inspired with. And if a company achieved doing that a lifetime, ONPASSIVE is doing that every week.
Wow.
And we choose the date. So this is how like serious we are. This is how serious we are. So I'm giving you, because of the new theme, and again, congratulations for ONPASSIVE 360. This is just an exciting event and opportunity for me to even reveal more of what's happening. This is just the spark, what's going to happen. So don't think, okay, I saw that, okay, great, that's what. No, don't go to sleep, because there's something, it's going to continue. It's going to continue. You wake up the next day, it's going to be on. Following day, following month, it's going to be on. We are going live, okay? Little by little, little by little. It's the launching process. It's a very complex, strategic operation, and everything means something. I don't want to chew up your time here. This is your show. I love it. I want to sit back and listen more and more. But here's the thing. The following event So this would be a new, like one lane, one channel of our commercial, one channel of our marketing. The following one, not going to be any company would ever achieve. And I do this, the reason I'm doing that, because it took us a long time, a lot of wrestling to get a permission to do that. It's something crazy. It is something crazy. It is history. It is it is some of the wonders. It is definitely walking into the market like a boss. Get out of the way. ONPASSIVE is here. I love you. I appreciate you. Go ahead with your show. I'm going to sit back and listen, all right? I'm not going anywhere, but I'm just going to listen to the rest of your show. I appreciate you from my heart.
Thanks very much for coming on, Ash. Great to see you here. Have we not been telling you guys? Have we not been saying this is the place to be? Have we not saying, listen to me, listen to Chris, listen to Marty. We have the steel. This is the man in front of us. If you are not excited about what is going on right now with ONPASSIVE, how it's going to be panning out, we told you this is going to be a teaser and then it's going to continue. The big man's come on and he's told us, not in a week's time, not in 10 days after that, day after day after day, little snippets. There is going to be people everywhere that are going to be walking up to you and saying, didn't you tell me about that ONPASSIVE thing? You went, yep. Can you give me a bit more information? Yeah, I certainly can. There you go. That's how it's all going to work, guys. Little teasers, little snippets. Really, it's really excited. One quick shout out to somebody who has just very kindly dropped a donation to me from Andrew. Thanks very much, buddy. Andrew Colhern. Thank you very much. Back over to you, Marty.
Well. Yep. Just figure that. Ash comes in and makes it even harder for me to say something. Anyway, blown away. I was talking to Mike Ellis and Dan Street yesterday. I said, marketing, you want to build up this momentum like they did with Thriller, like they did with the iPhone. Nothing just comes out. Something big, you build it up. And the build up, you get that feeling like, oh, something's coming. What is it? I don't know, but it's coming. And Chris has been saying that for a year now, over a year. And now you feel it's like right around the corner. And it's a weird feeling. I mean, it's absolutely breathtaking. And people are asking me, my family even, what's going on? I said, I don't know, but it's big. And they go, you don't know, and it's big. I go, yeah. And funny that you think about pride, right? You're really proud when you have your children, you're proud when you get married, whatever. This is about the 5th time in my life being this proud, no matter what I've done. I've done stuff with businesses, my regular business overseas, did stuff. Well, I was pretty proud. Nothing like this, nothing. I believed it pretty much in the beginning. It got bigger as it went. The belief got bigger. And you can actually start seeing stuff here and then here that you can't describe it. It's as real as oxygen. I can't see oxygen, but try living without it. I heard it's not a fun thing, right? So, somebody told me, I don't believe this, I don't believe it. I said, but and I realized about halfway through this journey, not everybody's going to see it. And that's a good thing. And the reason I say that is they're not a founder, and that's okay, because anybody could be a customer, right? So I stop. You don't want to push. You share. Do they get it? Do they see the light? They don't. That's too bad. You move on, because there's plenty of people. Mr. Muzaffar told me a long time ago, you will gather people like yourself. And I'll tell you what, when you gather people like yourself, you get along pretty good. Even though I can't stand myself sometimes, but most of the time it's a big deal. Look what we gathered. We got Chris about 1.5 years ago. And I remember him sitting in a room, rocking back and forth, bringing his hands. I said, man, I got to bring this guy on, find out what's up. And he hasn't stopped talking since. But no, I'm so glad he came on the scene. He was a rocket. He's a bridge builder for different countries. And the whole time he's going, I'm just an average guy. I don't know how average he is, but he wasn't average to me. Anyway, I'll turn it over to Chris.
President Johnson.
Well, thank you, Marty. Thank you, Red. Ash, my brother, I want to say, number one, thank you for coming on. You have not only supported over 1,200,000 people, but you supported us. And I can honestly say this right now, that these four guys on this panel, I have nothing but 100% trust and respect for. Each one of you have taught me what ONPASSIVE was truly about. It's a lot more than just a business. And it's a lot more than just a company. It's the first company. You know, a lot of companies say family. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a family, except it's a family of every single color, religion, race, whatever you want, coming together for one thing, to make what Ashmufareh designed come true. And I'm going to tell you right now, every one of you out there, give yourself a pat on the back because you achieved it. And I want you right now, in all these YouTubes, I would like, and he's going to not like me, just to say thank you, Mr. Ash. We appreciate everything that you work. I appreciate the 6 hours of sleep that you did a week ago. 1 week. Try to, listen, the longest I went was 48 hours without sleep. Ash did something for us. It wasn't for him. He takes responsibility in everything he does, not just for himself, but for every one of us. Ash had talked about it. There's no such thing as failing. In his mind, and I bet you every one of you are thinking the same thing. The ideas that I have, that I've been wanting to do my whole life, are going to come true through ONPASSIVE, through Ashmufareh's dreams. They're not dreams, they're realities, folks. What this man has given us is truly unbelievable. And I'll still have people call me up, like Red was saying, hey, Chris, listen, all you got to do is pay attention. Listen to what Ashmufareh has to say. He's been talking a lot lately. What did I say? They get Ashmufareh phobia, is not seeing Ash in 30 seconds. The guy's right here. He's been here, okay? But remember this, he's working 23 and a half hours a day to get this going, and he gives us a half hour. I'll take it. I'll take it, Ashmufareh. But I'm going to say, from myself and every one of these founders, Ashmufareh, I want to thank you. I want to thank your beautiful wife, your wonderful kids, for sacrificing something for every one of us. Marty DeGarmo, Red Redford, I want to say a huge shout out. You guys stuck with this from the beginning. You never gave up. Other people have given up. You two, along with a few other people, I'm not going to get into the names, you guys pushed me to be a better person. You wanted me to get out there and talk about this. And I tell you, when you got something good to talk about, you better be talking, because ONPASSIVE is the greatest thing out there. There's nothing else better. There's no job out there that's going to even come close to what Ashmufareh designed. I can't wait to go fishing and not worry about nothing. I can't wait to see a 20-year-old kid who just got out of college realize, hey, who's a founder? You don't got to go look for that job. If you want to, go ahead. But I'm going to tell you, it's job one, day one is exciting. 29 years later, you're going to be bored. You're going to be worn out. Your knees, your back, everything's going to be broken. Ashmufareh said, hey, Chris, I got something. You can go do your exercise, fishing. You can take it. That's what he designed for us, guys. And he did it all. Now, one of you people out there, besides Sharon, are going through what Ashmufareh goes through on a daily basis. So my heart to yours, my brother Ash, thank you very much from the Johnson family. We love you. We support you. And I'm not going anywhere with this big mouth. Ashmufareh, back to you.
Well said, Chris. I appreciate you indeed. I have to say something. I don't have time for appraisals myself to what we do and whine and grump and complain about what happens around the clock. But if you want to be reasonable, I'm saying to all the audience here, if you're watching live or will watch this, we have to appreciate all of these incredible leaders who have taken a leap of faith and just never blinked after their decision. So they made a decision. Not only they looked around and just wondered. Actually, they are in action around the clock. So that deserves all the credit, all the respect, and they're doing it for us. So very obvious. Chris Johnson himself, he is all over the place. You've seen him. He relates to the sleep pattern as well. It's whatever the business needs. However, it is serving other people. You're not going to hear him. The same thing goes back. Me, my link, leave that. These are ethical leaders. They are doing it for all of us. And that, I mean, hats off for sure. I mean, my entire respect goes to you.
Fantastic. Yep. You know what I learned, and you don't know this until you're in ONPASSIVE. I had an idea, but I didn't know. The fuel is the people. Meeting people that are like you, maybe a different color, maybe taller, shorter, fatter, whatever. But it's like meeting you in a different country, a different way, and it's really fascinating. And somebody said, you know, thanks for what you're doing. And I go, yeah, but I enjoy it. I feel weird being thanked for it. Who wants to be, thank you for having, you know, doing something you enjoy. You don't need to thank me. I enjoy it. There's some days you don't, you know, you get something, a note or something, but it doesn't last. There's too much good to focus on something little dingy thing that doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm very happy to be here. And I think we haven't seen anything yet, really. And I think the biggest impact that ONPASSIVE will have is choice. You know, nobody gets up in the morning and goes, hey, I think I'll get hit by a car today. Or is it, you know, all you have is time. And we all have the same amount of time now, how much money you have, how tall you are, how smart you are. And if you can get choice, if you get choice back in your life, that's a treasure of a lifetime. It really is. And whatever you choose to do, and everyone can achieve that eventually. I believe that. I believe that with all my heart. But you gotta stay steadfast, like a lot of people did. I'm really happy for that. I'm proud of a lot of founders that are even behind the scenes that are doing so much for the company, but they don't have some name. You know, we know who they are. We know Bill Must. We know all these.
I was just gonna say, can we give a big shout out to Bill Must? Incredible work with John White and the rest of the founders. Absolutely.
Oh, it's amazing. Tim Johnson.
Stand ovation.
Look at this logo. Wow. Look at this logo. Fantastic.
Yes, beautiful. Beautiful. He's the invisible man, but he's here.
There's a saying, isn't there, Marty? Birds of a feather flock together. That's exactly what we are. ONPASSIVE is one great big flock of people, all with the same mindset. I learned it a long time ago when I was in the military that you're only as strong as the weakest person. ONPASSIVE work in that ethical way that everything we do is for the combined good of the company at the end of the day. You know, you need to understand how business works. We as founders, if this business is not strong, then our foundership is not strong either. So the more that we contribute to the benefit of the company, guess what's going to happen, guys? We are going to be stronger as founders. So it stands to reason. And this is what I loved about this. I loved about ONPASSIVE as an opportunity right from the beginning when I joined back in 2018, was that it was something fresh, it was new, it was legal, legitimate, above board. I want to pay my taxes. I want to be able to have money in my bank that I say I have earned it the right way, not stuck under a carpet somewhere, not hid away from somebody else. Can't tell me mum and dad about it because they won't believe me. All of these sort of things. I am proud to be part of ONPASSIVE, and I'm even prouder to be a founder. And that is what we should all be, because we know at the end of the day, this is going to be bigger than us. But for the company, it is going to be huge. It's only the start. And that's what I love about this. It's just the start. All of this stuff that we're hearing now is this much. What's going to happen down the line is going to blow your socks off. You're going to think, oh, we started off with that. Ah, that's nothing. Look at us now. You know, we are going to be household names. You guys as founders are going to be absolutely amazed with how your life is going to change for the better. And the best of all it is because of OnPassive, because of the way that we do everything, not only your life is going to change, but your family's life and everyone around you, because we are going to give back. Fill your tanks, then give back. And it's going to affect so many people. Quick shout out to Lorette Hammonds and also to Antoinette as well, I think it was. Thank you very much for your kind donations. It certainly means a lot for me. Was it Antoinette? Yeah, Antoinette Hayes. Thank you very much. Back to you, Chris, I believe, or anybody else.
I want to say one thing real quick while I'm thinking about it. There's going to be some people, and this is just to help you out. There's going to be a few people out there that are going to be eating crow. You need to you need to buy some Pepsi. It helps it go down. It helps the feathers go down. Just a word of advice. That's all. I'm just trying to be a nice guy. Chris, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that, Marty. I think the one thing that I really enjoy mostly about OnPassive is it's kind of like it keeps giving you chances. Ashmufareh has given many, many chances to people. Maybe sometimes we say, oh, no. But you know what? The thing is those people that just, I'm going to say this, they just don't understand what OnPassive's about. They may want to say something bad about any one of my brothers through the entire family, especially Ash. It's a no-no in my book, but I've also learned from Ashmufareh, sometimes you just got to ignore things because those people that do not see it or believe it, guess what? They will. And I welcome those people after we launch because I don't want to be negative toward anyone. Even though you're negative toward me, that's okay. Guess what? I got a really hard head. Just like Ashmufareh, I know he's got a hard head. My goodness, he got a hard head. But anyway, all you people out there who are been saying to us, yeah, right, next Wednesday you're going to see. All right? And guess what's going to happen when you see it? Your jaw's going to drop. I don't need an apology. I want to say, Chris, I'm interested. Red, Marty, I'm interested. We want to help you change your life. This isn't about each individual. This is about all individuals. Man, if I could change one person's life a day, I'm the richest guy in the world. All right. This isn't about the monetary gain for me. This is truly about fixing everything. Ashmufareh, there's not one thing he doesn't know about. You might think that. You could say something to Ashmufareh, he's got an idea for it, but guess what? The foundation of OnPassive. You know, you guys talk about the drops in the ocean. You guys are all drops of the hardest thing in the world. And that each one of you has filled the hole that Ash dug for all of us to build this up. You all are the base, the foundation, the true pillar of OnPassive. But once again, man, I can't get any more excited. Ashmufareh, back to you.
I have no idea what Chris has been eating and what has he been reading lately. Marty, you need to help me out here. I have no idea where he's coming from.
I know.
It's the haircut.
It's the OnPassive effect. Absolutely. OnPassive glow. And he's been like that forever. You back off, both of you. Okay. My brother, Chris. Okay. So I would like to say the last injection, maybe a comment here. Just understand, this is only the spark. This is not the end. This is not it's a beginning of a new phase, new chapter, new milestone. Now, whatever we do is hybrid and compounded. So we inaugurate this first campaign. It doesn't stop. While it's going, the next one is going to follow. Say sometime, a month or so, weeks down the road, another big campaign. Whatever we do so far is unique. Some of the stuff is not going to be another position in the world like that. That's it. We're taking the top of it. Cannot cap it. We secured that. All right. So you'll get to know more on Wednesday, but it is compounded. it is unlikely to be achieved by other businesses, if you wish. And it will not stop until the next booster. It will not stop the second booster until the third, and so on. This is what we do. This is what we'll continue doing. And final tip, the minute that we stop and seize the founders program, no more founders accepted ever. The only founders would remain are the ones that got in the pre-launch, early bird founders, the early adapters, the pioneers of the whole journey, yourself. They will have this position secured, this membership of founders for one entire year, 365 days. From the day we officially announce ONPASSIVE is open completely, globally, officially, commercially to the entire world. Okay, that day we count 365 days. All right, so that's what the fees that we mentioned before will cover that period. But at that stage, which is we are approaching that moment in business, it will actually initiate a new way of dialogue, if you wish. It will be enabling us to say stuff we couldn't say before. The reason we do that, we're not trying to add more to what the founders benefit, just in case for anybody to think we're implying in any way we want to attract them or pressure them to become founders. That is exactly the reason we're not saying this stuff. We already have enough founders, as we all know, and even if we have less than half of what we have, still a great success, record success. Perhaps it is what it is. I'm glad we have who we have, and for that reason, we don't want to even spice it up anymore. But when we close that program, when it's completely gone, then we can talk about the stuff that will definitely make your head spin, for sure. I appreciate the time being here. I thank you again. This is just unbelievable. It's overwhelmingly exciting, and I can't wait to see you on the next event. Probably tonight, tomorrow, who knows? This is how we live in ONPASSIVE, spontaneous, and we are ready for the battle, if you wish. Have a good one. I appreciate you. Take care.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you very much. And I am not going to try to top that. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I'm smart enough to know this is the end of the meeting. I don't have anything else unless you do, Red. And Chris, you don't. I love you all, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Mr. Muzaffar, you're the main man, brother. Anyway, I'll see you all. And Chris, I'll be beating you up later. I'm just kidding. I'll see you all. Bye.